Semi-final number 2, of course, a big win over Wade Carmichael, who we really were touting to go all the way for a win here in the lineup. Care of the performances earlier this week.
Yeah, and that, I think, of all the heats we've seen today, as far as consistency goes from the ocean, there were not a lot of waves ridden. Opportunities weren't there, so you had to maximize what you had. I think, we've really seen an abundance of opportunity. You could fall, you could make mistakes, and pick it up on the back half of the heat.
Logie, the commissioner, opening up that final here to a full 35 minutes. We welcome you now to the coverage. As you'll see, Deivid Silva getting to his feet here. We've just been talking about the backhand attack of Deivid Silva, and also that he has a bit of a wave magnet strapped to those shoulder blades.
Did he go 12 o'clock, Sal?
I mean, look at this. Gets low, loads up, turns his shoulders. Wagga! Full water release party, and he puts the board in the right place each time. This one, are you kidding me? Hand to the board, and then navigates that inside, getting nice and low.
The finals, of course, last year's finalist Jack Freestone features again here in 2019, and he'll quickly reply here as we go into a Freestone hammer here. And a little bit of an error early on from the Australian Gig Saliers alongside Sal Masekela and, of course, Scotty Turnbull for the call as we break down the first QS 10,000 final.
I don't even know, outside looking in, why Jack went on this wave, relatively speaking, with that 35-minute heat. Maybe he saw something that we didn't, get stuck there, and then it's a wrap when he goes this reverse because he's already late to the party. Hey, there you go.
There you go.
Sometimes I guess he didn't know that his phone was on. That was the equivalent that's a camera, the camera butt dial.
Well,
from our cameraman.
We'll throw a little apology there.
Just chilly enough to throw on
a bit of thin rubber, yeah.
Some rubber, but also like if you had trunks on, you'd have a little chill, but you'd be just fine.
Well, you just saw in wave number 3 unfolding there for Deivid Silva. If you've just jumped on the broadcast, welcome to the first QS 10,000 final of the year. Just congratulations. In fact, we woke up this morning, Sal, with 3 Frenchmen. We spoke about that on the morning show. 3 Frenchmen part of the final 8. Of course, a couple of Australians in the story. One of them is now a finalist in Jack Freestone. Nice big blunt hit there. Opens up that tall 6'1" frame as he climbs effortlessly over the whitewater. A nice little smash at the end. And again, overcooking that end section there, Scotty Turnbull. What is going on with your fellow countrymen?
That second section especially was really, really impressive. I like how he gets that early high line to get to this first turn. Little climb here, and then he's got to do this little dance through to this next section. And like you said, thought it was done.
Might have just carried too much speed into that, maybe.
Like we talked about, like they're kids for whom surfing is a lot more than just a hobby. It's a life changer.
Well, here we go. Jack Freestone trying to change some scores for us in the finals. And where is he? Core strength. Can he pull it underfoot? And a couple of little errors. In fact, every wave Freestone has got to here in the finals thus far has a blemish to it.
And then, get on a plane, jump straight into the start of Jeffreys Bay was really, really special.
Well, Sal Masekela here, along with Scotty Turnbull and myself, Gig Saliers, as we talk all things Africa. We talk all things World Surf League's qualifying series. If I remember correctly, he won it on Nelson Mandela's birthday.
He did. He absolutely did. Good point. As we see Jack taking a look at back-to-back left opportunities as Deivid Silva, the Gudauskas brothers use their platform, and they've made it, they're separate collective of positive vibe warriors. Speaking of positive vibe and a warrior, Deivid Silva.
Well, David here just keeping the momentum and the foot in the corner, so to speak, foot to the pedal, guys.
Going away to focus on family a little bit too. That might be part of it.
Well, we're speculating all things here with the talent of Jack Freestone, easily one of the best in the world. Former 2-time world junior champion, really showcased his talent early on. But that's now back almost a decade ago, gentlemen, as we see Freestone now starting to rumble a heat into shape.
In the water a bit, like to make things look perfect. And I just also think that he's just coming into learning how to put together real, like man-on-man heats consistently. Like you said, he had the injury.
5'6" figure of the shorter of the two athletes in the final, shaking a fist at everybody.
Something big just went down.
Well, we posed a question about, is it going to be the French Storm? And the Brazilians say, no, that's just a low-pressure system because, boom, nice and 12 o'clock, Deivid Silva, 110 degrees here.
Wow.
And falls through the lip on that one. So we got an 8.33 for his first. The question, gentlemen, is that better than the first one?
It does the spins at J-Bay a lot. It just cleans
think
up
it's
the entire field in Rio a lot.
Toledo, maybe?
Yeah, maybe Toledo. Here we go. This is Heat Leader as we get serious about it again. Little flyaway there from Deivid Silva with 8.5 minutes to go. We throw the question, where is Jack Freestone and why is he not bringing us some numbers in the lineup here in Ballito? You'd expect it from the Australian.
And the manner in which he stepped up to the plate after getting knocked off tour, being injured, having a kid, like Jack has, he's showing that this is what he wants, and this is all part of the growth process, right? You need losses, you need failure to find what it is that's going to get you to that next.
Yeah, mix things up and see how it went.
Meanwhile, following the live action here, folks, we trust that you're enjoying the first QS 10,000 of the year with us. Of course, all eyes down here on South Africa. 2 championship tour finalists here in the qualifying series. They'll be packing their bags in just a couple of hours' time and heading south. Was almost attracting quality waves to himself in the lineup. And as I say, they'd almost cue him in here again. Finding a little pocket on the inside, not going to see a full harvest on that one, so he'll go back to the drawing board. He's now. But what is it? Is there sometimes they're just a psychology attracting good waves? We'll answer that as we see Freestone knocking in the top corner of this one. There's that flare. We talk about the natural, maybe over a step here for another little inside opportunity. Little foam climb there from Jack Freestone. He's got to find numbers in the excellent category scores if he's got to break it into a 2-wave contribution. Deivid Silva on screen is now moments away from being the champion of the 2019 Ballito Pro presented by O'Neill. It's just now the countdown from the beach announcers. And Deivid Silva, ladies and gentlemen, is going to take the full 10,000 points. Jack Freestone, the runner-up again. The second year in a row, the Australian is into the finals. But he is our champion, gentlemen. A special day for Deivid Silva, a very big one, probably the biggest of his career.
I like how worthy it is, for Deivid Silva. Of course, a couple of years ago, he won a bunch of QS3. He got the QS 3000 in Casablanca, a couple of 1500s, but no doubt, Gigs, this will definitely be the biggest of his career. Not a bad little prize purse to go along with his 10,000 points he'll be taking home either.
Well, Sal, this man here is a rookie on the championship tour and building momentum. The young 24-year-old from Guarujá, Sao Paulo, is our champion. And as you said there, Scotty, Sal, how can we argue with that performance right there?